From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. And today's starting pitcher, Ryan Pepio. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy, no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Jarren Duran leading things off and takes a strike. Chopper right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first, one out in the top of the first. One run batted in yesterday, their only run of the game.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Swing and a hard hit grounder to third, and it goes just foul. Late with the swing there.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Sable takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
The right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
They must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
On the ground to first, Williamson. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the first, and towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Ranger Suarez. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. Some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
That's a strike. Suarez, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now here is Junior Caminero. That misses, and that's ball 1. Lux on at first, nobody out. That one misses, and that's ball 2. That one missed. Sliced hard but foul. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here. If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
And that one fouled off. First and second, no outs here in the second game of the series. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And that is a big first out. Now up for Tampa Bay, Cedric Mullins. Trying to get the Rays on the board. That clips the corner. One out. Runners at first and second. There's the strike at the knees.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Two on, one out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 40, Nick Forte.
That one's in there. Strike one. Two outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Gets him easily, ends the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. Contreras working through some struggles lately. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-1.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
That one fouled off. That missed by a lot. 3-2 now. Swing and a bouncer. Caminero tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
That is fifth, the second baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
That's a ball. And a big swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swings through that one for strike two. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him. Two gone now.
That is fifth. The catcher, Carlos.
Two outs, base is empty. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. That one pushed foul. Check swing, and he went 0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back now in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Jake Fraley. In the air, center field. Rafaela has a beat on it, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Ben Williamson.
No score here in the second. That one in the dirt. Ball 1. On the ground, out to short. Story fires over to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. So digging in, Blake Sable. Brings it in for the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
That one lifted to left. Sable drifts towards it, and there's one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Anthony.
Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. And here is Caleb Durbin. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Top of the 3rd, no score. Popped up. Lux settles underneath it. And that'll do it. Back here in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Carson Williams. On the ground, Story to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Rays, the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And a man aboard.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now at the plate, Junior Caminero. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Story for 1, and that's 2. as we go to the top of the fourth. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Duran, in his 5th season, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. A little out front there as he swings through it. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Oh. Ripped to third. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. So up next, Wilyer Abreu. He's 0 for 1.
Abreu.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Oh. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Red Sox hitless so far in the game. And a swing and a miss, and that is that. Bottom of the inning. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound. Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the Rays, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Rays.
Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. In the air to left center, Duran settles underneath it, and that is that. We go to the top of the 5th. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras.
You know, these Red Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
3-1 is on the way. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And he swings through that one. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Off the plate, and the count is filled up.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Got him swinging for the K.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Go ahead run on base. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Lux for 1. On to first, double play. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Rays, Jake Fraley. In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Durbin takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Next for the Rays, the first baseman, Ben Williamson.
To the right side. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Rays.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Blake Sabol. He's 0 for 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
2 down, nobody on. And that one ripped to left. That is the inning. Back here at Tropicana Field, Joe stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. Hit hard, it gets through, and the no-no is gone. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Roman Anthony.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Man at second. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string of a changeup. Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit softly on the ground to third. Down the line, and it's foul. The 0-1.
No, that's a ball.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes the runner. Here's the throw. The tag, and he's in there. And it's 1-0.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now on the mound for the Rays, Steven Matz.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Left field, way back there. Out of here. Trevor Story bops one out of here. His 16th homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for the Rays, Carson Williams. Williams with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Waste no time there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. Stays alive.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Junior
Caminero stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Hit hard on the ground is short. Play made, that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Still stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. 34-year-old vet, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009. Here's a 1-2. And they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
Pitch hitter coming on, Romy Gonzalez. Looking to start something with one gone.
Gonzalez.
On the ground to third. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the
Two down, bases empty.
Carlos
So stepping in for Boston,
Narvaez.
Carlos Narvaez. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. The 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Fouled off left side. And now the 0-1. There's a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bottom of the seventh. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
And the 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
The center fielder, Cedric Muller.
That's to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that's a one-out single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
At the plate, Nick Fortes.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. One, two now. Towards first. Over to Story for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Now pitching for the
Mason
Rays,
Engler on the pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Roman Anthony.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Hard on the ground to first. Williamson takes it to the bag, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Caleb Durbin.
Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
That's the ball.
Out towards right center field. And it drops in. And that's a one-out single.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Duran in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Runner takes off, lifted in the air, right center field. Fraley should have this one. And there's two away.
The batter, number 10, Trevor Story.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a miss. Came out. That ends the frame. Back now in Tampa Bay. Bottom of the 8th. Jake Fraley digs in now.
Fraley.
Out to short. Tosses to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Next to the Rays, the first baseman, Ben Williamson.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. And on further review, it was a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Slapped foul. Set down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Got him swinging for the strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Rays, Blake Sable. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And that keeps the inning alive.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch to the plate lately. Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a nut.
New arm out of the bullpen, Justin Slate. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, get a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set to start the ninth in this one. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. His 22nd homer of the year, and they add on. It's 4-0.
He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now, guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
And the 1-0. Foul ball there. Gets under and pops it up. Williams under this one. 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Up the middle. Gets it to first. And there's 2 away. A new arm into the game. The righty, Joe Boyle.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Narvaez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
2 down, nobody on.
That's the ball.
And there's a ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the ninth. Fights it off. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Bottom of the ninth. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Gavin Lux. Foul ball, still 0-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Up next for the Rays, the third baseman, number 13, Junior Caballero.
He swings and fouls one off. Just missed. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Ball to strike. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. So it's their last chance in this one. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Blind into right. And that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Rays, the seventh.
That one fouled off. The Bo Sox leading by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. They're down to their final strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. That one in the dirt and gets away to second. Not in time. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position. Man on second, 2 down. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from Tampa Bay.